Hello everyone, and welcome to today's episode. I'm so excited to have you here with me. Today, we are going to talk about a really important and interesting topic, English in daily life. How can you use English not just in the classroom, not just in your homework, but every single day, in your real, daily life? Let's dive into it. First of all, why should we use English in daily life? Because language is not just something you study from books. Language is alive. It's something you use to connect, to express your feelings, to share your ideas, to live. If you only study English in a textbook, it becomes something artificial. But when you use English in your daily life, it becomes natural. It becomes a part of who you are. Now, I know that many of you might be thinking, but I don't live in an English-speaking country. How can I use English every day? Don't worry. You don't have to be in London, New York, or Sydney to practice English daily. You can create an English environment wherever you are. Let's talk about some easy ways to bring English into your everyday life. First, change the language on your phone and computer to English. You look at your phone many times a day, right? Imagine every time you unlock your phone, you are seeing English words. When you open your apps, you see English. This small change makes a big difference because you are training your brain to recognize English naturally. Second, listen to English podcasts or music while you are doing simple tasks. When you are cooking, cleaning, exercising, or commuting, you can play an English podcast in the background. You don't have to understand every word. The goal is to get your ears used to the rhythm and sounds of English. Over time, your listening skills will improve without even realizing it. Third, talk to yourself in English. Yes, it might sound a little crazy, but it's actually very effective. You can narrate your actions. For example, while you're making breakfast, you can say, "I'm cutting the bread." "I'm boiling water for coffee." "Now, I'm buttering the toast." It feels strange at first, but the more you do it, the more natural it becomes. You will get used to forming sentences quickly and correctly. Another idea is to keep an English diary. Every evening, write a few sentences about your day in English. It doesn't have to be long. Even 3 to 5 sentences are enough. For example, today was a busy day. I had a lot of meetings at work. I felt tired, but I also felt satisfied. Writing daily improves your vocabulary and your sentence structure. You can also label things around your house in English. Take sticky notes and write the names of objects: mirror, refrigerator, remote control, bookshelf, closet. Stick these notes on the objects. This helps you build your everyday vocabulary naturally. If you are more adventurous, you can also join online communities or social media groups where English is used. Facebook groups, Reddit forums, or language exchange apps, there are many places where people are looking for conversation partners. You can comment, ask questions, and have discussions in English. It's a great way to practice informal, real-world English. Watching TV shows and movies in English is another fantastic method. At first, you might need to use subtitles in your native language. Later, switch to English subtitles. Eventually, try watching without any subtitles at all. Shows are filled with real conversations, slang, jokes, and everyday phrases. Reading is just as important as listening and speaking. Start with simple materials like children's books or comics. Then move on to newspapers, magazines, or blogs written in English. Choose topics that you love: sports, fashion, technology, whatever makes you excited. When you enjoy what you are reading, learning becomes easier. Another wonderful daily habit is to set small challenges for yourself. For example, today you could learn 5 new words and use them in sentences. Or you could try to describe what you see around you in English. Or you could pretend you are giving a short presentation in English about something simple like your favorite hobby. These small goals keep your motivation high. Now, let's talk about some common mistakes learners make when trying to use English daily. One big mistake is being too afraid of making mistakes. Remember, mistakes are part of learning. Don't be shy. When a baby learns to talk, they make lots of mistakes. But they don't stop trying. Neither should you. Another mistake is being too passive. Some learners just watch videos or listen to music but never try to speak or write. Active practice is essential. Don't just consume English, produce English. Consistency is the secret weapon. It's better to practice English for 15 minutes every day than for 2 hours only once a week. Daily contact with the language trains your brain to think in English naturally. Also, celebrate small victories. If today you understood a song lyric, smile. If you remembered a new word, congratulate yourself. Positive feelings make learning enjoyable and sustainable. Sometimes you might feel frustrated. You might feel like you're not improving. But trust me, if you are touching English every day, reading, speaking, listening, writing, you are making progress, even if you don't see it immediately. Another tip: connect English learning to your passions. If you love cooking, watch cooking videos in English. If you love travel, read travel blogs in English. If you love sports, listen to sports commentary in English. Learning is faster when you truly care about the subject. You can also use English in small, everyday interactions. For example, if you order something online and the website is available in English, use the English version. If you use social media, follow English-speaking influencers. If you are playing games, set the language to English. Every little bit counts. Learning a language is not just about knowing grammar rules. It's about building a new lifestyle. It's about opening a door to a bigger world, a world full of opportunities, friendships, careers, and experiences. Now, I want you to imagine something. Imagine waking up in the morning, thinking in English naturally. Imagine traveling to a new country and having no fear of talking to strangers. Imagine watching movies without subtitles. Imagine reading books that have never been translated into your language. All of this is possible. And it all starts with small daily steps. Let's review some action steps before we finish today's episode. Change your devices to English. Listen to English podcasts or music while doing chores. Talk to yourself in English. Write a daily diary in English. Label objects around your home. Join online English-speaking communities. Watch shows and movies in English. Read books, articles, and blogs in English. Set small daily challenges. Celebrate every achievement, no matter how small. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be consistent. English is not a subject, it's a tool. And the more you use this tool, the sharper it gets. You have the power to make English a part of your everyday life. You don't need permission. You don't need the perfect environment. You only need your commitment and your courage. So starting today, promise yourself, I will bring English into my daily life. I will practice a little every day. I will make English my friend. Thank you so much for spending your time with me today. Remember, you are not alone on this journey. Millions of learners around the world are walking the same path. And every small step you take today is a big step toward your future. Until next time, keep practicing, keep smiling, and keep moving forward. Goodbye, and have a wonderful English learning day.